Dixie and I are thinking about, there's a trail that goes up above so you can see these beautiful tunnels that were built. And we're looking for it so that we can hike up and get some pictures of the tunnels from a different angle. So we just parked and we are going to take what's called the tunnel trail. Yeah, and it's right off of Scenic Highway 12, and we're going to cross this wash and we're going to go up all the way up and over, and we're going to wind up there somewhere, a half a mile up, and get pictures of the tunnels that you go through on your way to Bryce Canyon. Okay, here we go. We are gonna go up this trail. It's called the tunnel trail, and we're gonna hope to see those tunnels from a different angle from above. So hopefully it's gonna be really pretty. So here we go. Miss Dixie's here with me. She's allowed on all the trails in Red Canyon. So that's pretty cool. She is on leash right now as we're getting later in the day. And I don't want to lose her close to dark. And Oreo stayed back, so he's not with us. And Oreo's Mama Debbie. So we're going to take this hike and hopefully get to see these tunnels and get some good pictures and some video. Okay, we'll check back in, but it's a pretty good rise in elevation. It's only a half mile in and half mile out, but it's supposed to give you a real pretty view. And as you can see, we've gained elevation already rather quickly. But it is gorgeous up here. Dixie, there she is, walking out in front of me. You can see right here, we can see the truck already all the way down there. So we've climbed quite a bit already. Hey Pop, give it a thumbs up. Miss Dixie, we've gotten so much higher already. You can see the truck down there, all the way down there. I'm a little out of breath. This is a trail that goes up in elevation really quickly, and it is just switchbacks all the way up the side. It's gorgeous. And here we go, another switchback. And Miss Dixie knows where we're going. Look at that. It doesn't get better than this, I don't think. It is gorgeous. And look, they've even got a bench up here for us, in case we get a little tired. You wanna hop up on that bench? There you go. Hey, pretty girl. You having a good time? And here we have it, the first tunnel from above. How gorgeous is that? Gotta love Utah. Falling in love with it. There it is. Well, we're not all the way to the top yet, but we've definitely gained a lot of elevation. You can see the road in the distance back there. It is beautiful up here. About every 10th of a mile, they've got a bench for you to sit on. That tells you anything about the elevation gain really quickly. It's real windy. It's a windy afternoon here in Utah, and we are just really getting into this. The pup says hello, and look at this around the next bend. Holy cow. And got some campers down there on the road. You can see them go through the tunnels. There they go. Oh, that is absolutely so worth this hike. Wow. It is gorgeous up here. I can't even think of another word to describe it. Just gonna drink it in for a little bit. Just look at the view. Just so you understand where we are, this is the trail that we're on. The wind is blowing like crazy, and if you take a misstep, that's where you're headed. So we are just gonna keep on going up. Here we are again. You can see the tunnels through this big tree that's here. Look at that. And we're still headed up to see what the better view is, almost to the very top. It's gonna be an interesting climb down. Here we go. And I think we've made it because there's another bench right here. We're just gonna sit here for a little bit, catch our breath, and drink it in. Look at that. Sorry about the wind, but it is amazing to be up here. We can still see the truck way down there, all the way, right there on the side of the road where we left it. We'll get back to that in a bit. It's incredible. But we're gonna sit up here for a little bit and drink this in. Hey Pop, do you love Utah? We love Utah. Look at that. So we made it to the top of the tunnel trail. It's only a half-mile trail, but it gains elevation really quickly through a bunch of switchbacks so that you can get up here to the view of the two tunnels that you drive through to get to Dixie National Forest on your way to Bryce Canyon. It's scenic Highway 12. You gotta drive it to get to Bryce, so you'll see it. It's incredible, but to see it from another vantage point was so worth coming up here. I am so excited about it. Here's Miss Dixie. She's just as excited. If she'll let you see her, there she is. Of course, Dixie spotted something, probably a lizard, and she's trying to get up into the trees. But we're headed down this puppy. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Show everybody. We gotta go down, right? We're headed down. Come on, it's another switchback. Another view of the tunnel. You can see the first one really clear, and you can see the second one behind it, but not the way you could when we were up at the higher elevation. So we're just gonna keep walking. Come on, pup. We are headed down the trail so I can get a little bit better picture of Miss Dixie as we walk. Here we go. Get a better view of her taking her trail walk. She's on her leash because it's pretty steep around here and I wouldn't want to lose her over the side. So if she goes over, we go over together. We're a team. It's starting to get late. It's after 7 p.m. here in Utah, and we wanted to take this walk before it got dark. We might leave here tomorrow. We haven't decided. So just wanted to make sure I got this one in before. I've just been thinking about it all week. Okay, so as you can see, we're gonna go all the way down here. You can see the street in the distance. We're gonna go down this incline through a bunch of switchbacks like we came up. It's gonna be a little more challenging, I think, going down. I'm not sure how loose everything is, but we're gonna give it a try and hope we don't fall off the edge. You know, Dixie and I are still working on our hiking skills, but we do love it. We try to get out every day to do something. It really makes us happy out here. This is just such a beautiful part of the country to get to hike in. You just want to go out every day and see something new and get some exercise. And so easy here to be social distancing right now with this whole COVID thing. It's May of 2020, and we are just, you know, trying to keep our distance but still have a good time and still make the best of this trip that we're on. And as you can see, we're switching back again, and we just keep doing this. As we go down the side of this cliff here, I have her on a leash that allows me to put it around my waist, which leaves my hands free in case I need to, you know, in case I fall down and I need to put my hands down or grab onto something. So that really helps. I really like it. We've been doing this since we started hiking, and it really helps with not having her. If she were to pull on me with one arm, I'd lose my balance. So it works good. All right, here we are at the bottom. We made it. Miss Dixie's here with me. She is safe and sound. As you can see, we went up the side right there through a bunch of switchbacks. It's hard to see the level of elevation, but I'll talk about that in my next little clip. I gotta go back and look it up. Trail. We are gonna have to cross a wash to get back to the road where the truck is. But even down here on level ground, it's so worth coming out here to do this. She loves being out in the woods. I almost feel guilty for keeping her in the city for so long before we hit the road. But she is loving life out here. Most of the time she gets to be off leash, which is great. This trail was a little tricky, and I worried about her getting too close to the edge. She's probably smarter than me. So, you know, but I love her and I don't want to lose her. She's my best pal. So here we are. We got to walk through this wash right down here. Right down here into the wash. I'd love to see this when the rain and the snow, when the rain comes and the snow melts and everything on the mountaintops. This must be incredible to watch the water flow through here. We are crossing through this wash over to here, and you can see the truck sitting right up here. And it's just so pretty. The sun's going down, so the colors on the rocks are just getting so vibrant. It is lovely. I might have to grab a tree here. To get up. There we go. Oh, she found something to sniff. Don't know what it is. Might be deer poop. Might not. There she is, checking things out. And good thing about having a dog with you, and when she's tied around your waist, is if you get tired, she pulls you up the hill. It's kind of nice. Here we are, back at the truck. So we're gonna hop in. I'm gonna look up that elevation change and tell you that. So these are the tunnels that you drive through on the way to Bryce Canyon on Scenic Highway 12. And they're also the same tunnels that we just saw on our hike up the tunnel trail so that we could get an aerial view of the tunnels. It was an incredible hike, and now we're headed back to the campground. This is Miss Dixie taking a nap after our hike up the tunnel trail today. She's a little bit tired, and just trying to figure out what to make for dinner.